is nScreenNoise. My name is Colin Dixon, founder and chief analyst at nScreen Media, and today is April 10th, 2015. It's been a very busy week for Sling TV, and they delivered on a promise, which was to provide HBO in time for the season 5 of Game of Thrones premiere on Sunday. They delivered it today, that is Thursday, and it looks great. I can tell you, I was playing with it earlier today, and the picture quality was great on a 55-inch television, and there was lots of the HBO assets available in the VOD library. I saw The Wire full season, and I saw Sopranos, and I saw True Love among True Blood rather, among many other assets available in that service. But it comes in context of HBO Now also launching this week. Now, of course, HBO Now is the standalone HBO service available for $15, and that launched on Apple devices. What is the big difference between the two services? Well, first of all, HBO Now is standalone, so you do not need to subscribe to anything else to get it. And with Sling TV, you have to be subscribed to their base $20 package, which brings you 21 channels. And the other biggest difference, well, there are live feeds available of HBO in Sling TV, but they are not available at this time inside of HBO Now. The content mix in both seems to be very similar. Catalog episodes of The Sopranos, The Wire, True Blood, and many others available in both services. The biggest choice, well, it seems to be whether you want your interface integrated with HBO's integrated feel, or you want it in the Sling TV feel integrated in with Sling TV's other channels. Both services though seem to work very well. Now, Sling had some trouble last week with the NCAA basketball semi-finals. There were load management issues, and unfortunately around about 1,000 people were unable to sign up or were unable to watch the basketball semi-finals. So says Roger Lynch. He is the CEO of Sling. He did go on to say that they've done a lot to rectify these issues, and they will have needed to have done that because there is sure to be a big surge again on Sunday night for the Game of Thrones premiere. So we will find out very quickly if the pieces that Roger Lynch has put in place to handle the extra load is working Sunday night, and you can bet we'll be reporting it here. A more sinister note for Sling, though, was reported in Ad Age. It says that in many of the contracts for the content in Sling TV for the major producers, those content providers have an out clause. If Sling exceeds 2 million subscribers, they can pull their content. Now, this sounds like a plausible deal, part of the deal. They are seeking to protect their existing traditional pay TV relationships, that is the content providers, and this is a great way of doing it. If they feel that Sling gets too big, then well, they can just pull the content and go back to relying exclusively on traditional pay television. But it is very hard to see how they would ever do this. Say, for example, we do see an uptick in cord cutting, and that the content providers believe it is partly because of Sling TV. Would you really pull your content from a service where people are going, from services where they are leaving? I don't know if that's a really very good idea. And the second thing is, it'll be very hard to attribute this exclusively to Sling. This has to be in the broader context, and we have to remember, of course, HBO Now is now available without a pay TV subscription, as is CBS All Access and Noggin, and we will see a lot more this year from the likes of Showtime and others, I'm sure, who are going to go direct. So it will be very difficult to attribute this exclusively to Sling TV. So I guess we will have to wait and see if that happens. But meanwhile, Sling continues to add value. I mentioned that they are up to 21 channels now in their base package. They have 5 extra packs in a variety of genres, including news and sports, all of which cost $5. And of course they've added HBO if you want that HBO experience combined with the other channels. So the service is looking better and better every day, and if you haven't had a chance to play with it, I strongly recommend you give it a go. And we'll be reporting on its progress here in the future on nScreenNoise. We'll see you again next time.